Okay, now why? Why do we want to buy Apple then? What's the reason why? Why we want Apple? Because they said on their marketing ad, they said that we are the company who wants to challenge the status quo. Isn't it? That's what they want. So they are the company that separate you from among the rest. That's why you want an iPhone in your hand because you want to be different. That's the reason why they produce iPhone. Even though it's expensive, you want it, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's the reason why they have these products. Okay. So the very reason why you have Mac is you want to get out of the majority. That's why people are buying these products. Okay, so that's how they operate. What, how, why? But class, do you think Apple will succeed if they start with what? Let's say, okay, I have iPhone, iPad, MacBook. This is the features that has iPhone. Okay, wanna buy one? Something like that. Okay, so you operate from what, how, why. So if that is Apple's marketing, they will sound like a salesman. They're just selling their products to you. But their approach to their product is from inside out. Okay, they start with why. We believe we are the company who wants to challenge status quo. We want, if you want to be different from among the rest, and that's why, pagkatapos nila sinabi yung why class, that's where the how will comes in. That's the reason why they have that product. That's how they do it, those features. Then, they tell you what is their products is. So that's their approach. This starts with why. Why do they want to do that? So, that's the reason why I'm telling in this class, the golden circle, is that most of the entrepreneur, if they operate by telling them what they are doing, everyone's know what they are doing. Okay, how they do it. And that's it. And why they are doing business, okay, let's disregard the profit. Because all business wants profit. But regardless of profit, if we remove profit, what is the reason why they are selling their products? Isn't it, class? Are you getting me, class?
Yes.
Why? What's the reason why? What makes you think na bibiling ko yung product mo? Why? Okay, so if in-acknowledge mo yung class, yung emotion na yun sa consumer mo, na why do we want to buy your products, then your business will succeed. And you will succeed as an entrepreneur. Because why? People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Okay? So they don't care how superb is your product. If you don't acknowledge the need of your consumer, you will not succeed as an entrepreneur. Okay? So that's the reason why. Now, think of it this way, class. Think of a business model that their approach to selling their products or introducing their products, they start with what? Okay? This is our products. This is DVR or TV box. This is what they do. Okay, wanna buy one? So we don't know. For the majority, why would I even care to do that? Okay, familiar of TiVo, class? Familiar of TiVo? So, no, TiVo is like a Hulu or Netflix. Okay, in the US. So that was, but they don't offer it's actually a DVR. It's like a TV box, okay? It's like ABS-CBN TV box, TV Plus. Now, their approach, that's why, class, you never heard of this one, because they are a superb company. Their product is great. But the way they sell their products is like this. Okay. Our TV box can play, pause, and rewind the live TV. Okay? Live TV, they can play, pause, rewind, playback, and save it into a hard disk like TV. That's how their products is. And how we do it, okay, because we have a large database of engineers who are working on this product to make it home friendly and to make it work. So, okay, one by one, something like that. So they marketed their product, the TV box. So let's call this TV box. Okay, that you can be able to play, pause, rewind, record, play, live TV. Okay, so they tell you how they do it. Okay, so those are their features. That's their products. Those are the features. Okay, but they are not telling you why do they need to buy their products. That's why their products did not succeed. Because people don't understand. Because class, think of this. Majority of your consumer is cynical. What's cynical? They always expect the worst. So, they are skeptical. Skeptical. What is skeptical? Hindi sila gullible. Hindi sila madaling napapaniwala. So, meron silang notion na it will not work. Yun yung first impression ng mga consumers. That's the reason why, if you sell your products using the golden circle, you start with what, how, and you don't tell them why, then they will not buy your products. That's why you need to start with why. That's why, class, you never heard of Tivo because of their approach. They start with what? What's their product? How they able to do that? Then they fail to say why. But let's think of it this way, class. Do you think Tivo will become more successful if they start with what? How? What? Okay. So, I imagine what if Tivo introduce their products like this? Are you the type of person who wants a full control in your life? Yeah. Okay, something like that. Okay. Then, we have a product for you. That's how. That can play, pause, rewind, records product. At Tivo TV Box. Wanna buy one? Something like that. They tell you first, why? Why do you need that in your life? So, are you the type of person? Because you acknowledge the emotion of your consumer. Who like to have a full control in your life? Something like that. That's why nagiging trends ngayon, class, for consumers, for entrepreneur, is what are those things that separate them from the rest. That's why, class, prepare nyo na yung sa sarili nyo. Ito na, class, yung sinusundan ngayong template for entrepreneurs to manufacture, for introduce their products and services. This is now the template. Let's start this with one example is, even though it's not applicable, class, to, let's say, product or services, or it's still services, let's say, aviation. Okay, so, airlines company. Airlines company they all know what they're doing because they cannot operate if they don't know what they're doing, isn't it? So let's say, give me an example of an aviation company. PAL, of course, PAL. What else? AirAsia, Cebu Pacific. Okay, they all know what they're doing and how they are doing it. Okay, what are their features, benefits? But notice this, class. They don't, when you've seen any ads of aviation company in the TV, they don't tell you that, okay, we are aviation company, okay, this is our features, okay, why you ride with us. Isn't it, they are just simply telling you why you want to use our aviation company, to fly. Why do you want to fly with us? Okay? So even in tourism industry, class, they're also using this. Okay? So let's say an example, class. Malaysia, what's their tourism logo or jingle? Malaysia? Malaysia truly Asia. Okay, so that's the reason. Malaysia truly Asia. So, or even class in okay, let's talk about now class the people who are motivated by why rather than what. So, who invented class what is the first, you may say, hindi niya kasi in-invento class, ginawa niya lang, mass-produce niya lang yung kotse. So, who is that person? Who's able to mass-produce a vehicle? Who is that person? Who's able to first mass-produce a vehicle? Saraw? That's for... Sino yung unang tao na kapag mass-produce ng kotse? Kilala niyo to, class?
Si Honda.
Henry pangalan niya. Henry pangalan niya.
Enrico.
Henry Ford! Ford! Okay, si Ford. So, the reason, and, okay class, ano to, trivia to. The first model of a car that was mass-produced is the Model T. Model T. That's the first ever mass-produced. Yung cost nilang class before is $700. $700. Yun yung presyo ng kotse. Noong ano ba yan class? 1900s pa yan. So sobrang laki na rin ang halaga niyan. But because Henry Ford was able to mass produce the Model T, is able to cut the price from $700 to $450. That's why nagkaroon ng revolution sa Amerika. Suddenly, average people can afford having a car. Okay? Because of the reason why Henry Ford operated with why. The reason why he wants to do that is he wants to put a car to every house in America. So what happened? Lahat na ng tao sa Amerika may kotse. Isn't it? So that's the reason why. What if Henry Ford is motivated by what? So what I want to happen is to build a car. Okay? And the reason why I want to build a car is to earn profit. So, when you are motivated with why, you don't only care for the profit. Okay? You care for that letter P word. What's that letter P word?
Product.
It's deep. Deep letter P word. It's your purpose. Remember class, eto na ngayon class. What is the... Do you consider Mark Zuckerberg as an entrepreneur?
Yes.
Okay, what is his purpose? He connect with people. What is his main purpose? His real main purpose. Lagi niya sinasabi to sa mga post niya sa Facebook. To connect the world. That's his purpose. Si Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, okay? He wants to connect the world. That's why he launched the free version of Facebook. Isn't it? You can use Messenger without kahit walang load. Isn't it?
Yes.
You can use Facebook kahit walang picture, kahit walang load. That is an initiative of Mark Zuckerberg. Because his why, the reason why it's his purpose, that letter P word. He wants to connect the world. Okay, yun yung mga ginawa niya. Ginawa niyang free yung Facebook. Second is nag-launch siya ng satellite sa outer space para nagkaroon ng internet connection sa Africa na walang internet connection. Sa Asia. Sa part of Asia na walang internet connection. So nag-launch siya ng satellite to beam internet signals to those rural areas in Africa. So because that's his purpose. He wants to connect the world. Connect the world. The world. Another one, class. That's why, class, kapag may nakita kayo na successful entrepreneur, very obvious yung purpose nila. Why are they doing it? Okay? That's the reason why the purpose of NVC is
Para makapag-igyan ng video.
well, possible din yung class. Okay, good question na brought up niyo yung class, Henry C. Why do you think Henry C. became the richest man in the Philippines? He is motivated with why? Why? It's because, did you know, class, that well, I'm not familiar with Henry C. class, but I just don't know, I know the history of Gokong Wei. Who's Gokong Wei? Yes, the Universal Robina, the C2. Okay, I know what motivated him to become rich. It's because he became very poor before. Isn't it si Gokong Wei? So, ano talaga siya, class? Chinese siya. Then, mayaman sila dati. Then, suddenly, na-bankrupt, nalugi lahat. Then, na against all odds, okay, na tumayo siya ulit. So, because yun yung why niya. Okay, simple lang to, class. Let's apply this to yourself. Okay? So, think of it this way. Gusto mong mag-gym. Okay. Maybe to improve your body or to lose weights. Now, if you're doing that, because of what? Okay. What are you doing? I'm going to the gym to build body. But if there is a why, there is an emotion involved. Kapag napapagod ka na, okay, I just want to go to gym. Pag wala kang why, titigil ka kasi napapagod ka na. Pero kung may why ka, may attachment ka dun sa purpose mo. So regardless of mahirap, gagawin mo pa din. Kasi yun yung why mo eh. Yun yung humihila sa'yo to strive harder. That's what our entrepreneurs are doing. Okay. Another example. Okay, kahit ano na lang, class. Okay, I'll give example, then I'll have you think of your own example. Okay, so, another company, Starbucks. Bakit ka ba nag-Starbucks? Why?
Para may review center.
Anong review center? Okay, so why? Bakit ka nag-Starbucks? So why?
Para may IG. Para may IG.
Yes, that's the reason, because of the impact of the dogma. Dogma is what other people think, okay? So dogma. So that's the reason why you go to Starbucks. It's not what they are selling there. You don't go there for what they are selling. Okay? Pero though that's one how, because masarap naman talaga, class, yung kape sa Starbucks. Okay? But most consumers go to Starbucks because of why Starbucks do it. Okay? So, class, if you are planning to do a business, that's why, class, 90% of restaurant, okay, fail during the first 5 years of their operation. That's the reason why. Because if you fail to deliver why are you starting a restaurant business, then consumer will not go there.